Hey, how y'all doing today? Hope everybody's doing okay out there. Thanks for clicking on my video. I appreciate you very much. And when you click on my channel, I talk about all kinds of things and about my life experience and what's happened to me and what I've done about it. And so maybe if you're going through the same thing, I might be able to help you out. And I talk about Christianity and God, and I talk about lovers and haters, and I talk about all kinds of things. And in this video right now, what I want to talk about is marriage and divorce and my experience. Uh, you know, Several years ago, I knew that me and my wife were not going to make it. And she knew it too. She just knew it. We both knew it. But we didn't talk about it for a long time. We had kids to raise, and so uh, one time, we talked about it, and this is what she told me. She said some people are allowed to get a divorce, and some people aren't, and you're not allowed to get a divorce. And when she told me that, you know, I'm the type of person that is very logical, and I don't believe in a lot of bullshit. And when she told me that, I was like, what the hell? I didn't understand. Like, anybody, if your marriage is not working out or whatever, and there's grounds for divorce, uh, you know, that's, you have the legal right to get a divorce. But she told me I wasn't allowed. And so as time went on, we lived a distant relationship. We had kids. She's busy. I was busy. And I started saying, you know what, this ain't working. And as soon as I started like trying to make preparations to get out of the marriage, this group of people came against me, and I became a targeted individual. And it's to the point where I wound up in a mental hospital. And I believe it stems off of me wanting out of a marriage. The thing is she didn't want the marriage either. So how do you stay in a marriage that even she doesn't, if the spouse doesn't want it? And she's not verbally telling me this, but you know, when you're sleeping in separate rooms for 2 or 3 years and you're not having sex, and you're compatible in a sense of, you're helping each other with the finances and the kids and stuff. But I just couldn't believe she told me that. Well, to this day, this was years ago, to this day it holds to be true. I have been made some sort of example, uh, you know, and it's been a horrible ordeal, and I'm in a horrible situation. But just to you guys out there, like, and especially if you don't have a lot of money, you can't. You can become a target, and they can do what they want with you, which what happened to me. As soon as I tried to make preparations to get out of the marriage, I wound up with a freaking flat tire every other day. Then they destroyed my jobs, and this group of people it's very dangerous. It really is, and I'm just being on here honest. I ain't talking about that bad about anybody. I became a target. I became a targeted individual, and it's in the mental health community, it's conspiracy theory, and you're crazy. And the thing is the doctors and the lawyers, and they don't they live in their gated communities. They don't know what it's like to be a middle income or a wage worker. Maybe they were like that several years ago, and I commend they worked their ass off to get where they're at. But what happened to me was this group made sure that I was going to stay in this marriage. And since 2009 and 10, 2012, especially around 2013, I was like, man, I'm not getting out of this marriage, because I was trying to move on. She was busy all the time. She was always going down to the valley, Rio Grande Valley, with her family. She was always gone. I had the kids a lot, and the thing is I was trying to go. I was looking for a romantic relationship, and I had girls literally tell me, I can't even talk to you. I don't want my life hacked. Or this one girl told me, you're in a situation. And she's like, they'll kill me. Get away from me. I ain't talking to you. You know, and I was living on Riverside Drive in Austin. And I was, we lived in Austin. But, and then I really, really realized that, I was like, unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. And then, so it got so bad. I mean, my wife basically, she was cutting carrots one day and like, get the fuck out of my. She just told me to leave. You know, the marriage wasn't working out. One of my kids had already moved out, and the other one was fixing to turn 18. But I'm just, I'm just on here telling you what happened to me, guys. Divorce, and you got to do it the right way, and you have to. But I live in my car right now, and I'm a targeted person, and they taken away, like, basically they attacked my mind and they attacked my health, because I think it stems from my marriage not working out, and I'm an easy target because I don't have a lot of money. Then they put a device on my car and they track me around. And I don't know where the device. This has happened two or three cars ago. This group is trying to make it clear that I need to go home. Well, the thing is, I don't have a home, and I'm just on here telling you guys, look, it's a dangerous thing to get a divorce for certain people, and it held to be true. At first I didn't believe it. I was like, what is she telling me? But obviously she knew something that I didn't. She knew something that I didn't, And I even asked her, after I've been living in my car for over a year. I lived in Florida for 4.5, 5 months in an apartment, and then my daughter, with my daughter, and then she took off to Virginia Beach and got married to a guy in the Navy. And I was going to keep the apartment, but I was getting attacked so bad, like literally, somebody sabotaged my truck. My daughter basically bought a scooter for us to get around on, and they started messing with that. I had to take it inside the apartment. I had to start parking it inside. And it's this group of people trying to get me back in my marriage or something. I don't know. I'm just giving you guys out there a warning. Like, if you're gonna get a divorce, you need to sit down and make a plan and try to do it right. And I don't know. It's been a horrible ordeal, but I don't know. I've been living in my car, and I'm like, man, I should be a lot happier than I am. But the thing is if you're targeted, or they put you on this list, man, like, it's a horrible thing. The targeting is let up, but there's some sort of, I'm not even going to talk about it. Anyway, I just on here ranting and saying, sometimes in life, things don't work out, and I don't know why certain things happen to people. I don't know. Some things are just beyond me. I mean, honestly, the manipulation and control it's just beyond me, man. It really is. It's get back in the car because it's kind of windy. I'm here at the Starbucks in Buda, Texas, and the thing is I keep on wanting to leave again, and I'm like, where am I going to go? My son is here. he's gonna graduate in 3 months, so I'm not gonna leave. I mean, until he graduates. He's 18. Uh, here recently, a couple of months ago, I told my ex-wife and my estranged wife. I was like, well, there's a mattress in the shed. Can I just come in and sleep on your floor? And she's like, no. Like so. I was just trying to do the right thing, and plus, I just don't want to. The targeting got so bad, and I'm just like, oh man. I just, it's a horrible situation to be in. And some sort of like electronic harassment. Like I'll wake up shaking from heat. I don't know what it is, man. I'm here being honest, and uh, I don't know. Just guys, be careful out there if you're gonna you think about it too. I mean, I stayed until my kids were 18. I did. I toughed it out. And I never did want to do that to my wife. I was like, golly, she'll have a really hard time if I just take off, and I didn't want to take off. I was there committed to raising these kids, and I did, and I stayed. But then the thing is when they got old enough to like almost when my wife couldn't stand it anymore. Like the relationship. You only can be around a person that you don't love in that way anymore for so long. And then she had it. She was like, get the hell out, you know? And she even said, look, Texas is not even big enough for the both of us, or something like that. And I started getting, the hate was unbelievable. But I don't know. I just try to do the best I can. I try to help people out. If I see somebody on the side of the road, I always try to help them out. I just, you just try to do the right thing in life, and then some people just won't accept you for whatever reason. So I don't know. I'm just on here talking freely and trying to be honest, and um, put this video out on YouTube, and just telling guys, look, it's a different game these days, man. There's definitely, and of course, if you're in a marriage, I even asked my wife to go to marriage counseling, and she said no. So, what do you do? That was like the last straw. Because I remember she was like, well, what are you gonna say? I was like, I'm just gonna be honest in there, and then she told me no, because my honesty, she views my honesty as mental illness, and I'm just being myself. So it's a no-win. It's a no-win for me. So, uh, when your spouse thinks that your honesty is craziness and stupidity, and then she won't want to go to marriage counseling, well, I mean, that's it. Like, it's over. So, and then I get attacked because it's not for what. Oh man. Anyway, marriage and divorce. It's a big business, that's for sure. Lots of lawyers get very wealthy off that industry, and I don't really believe in divorce. But if you're not happy, you're not happy, I guess. And if certain things have happened, uh, you got to get out. And I tried to get out, and uh, I've been made an example of. So, all right, man. Y'all have a good day out there. That's just my 2 cents worth. Telling you guys out there, if you're gonna get a divorce, brace yourself, man. Brace yourself. More later.